We have two jobs to do. Firstly, we have to stop the hard fascists, Tommy Robinson and their thugs, from dominating our streets. And whilst I was in the Orkneys on my summer holidays, you lot did a fantastic job of protecting the roundhouse from the fascist thugs who were trying to attack it. So congratulations to you, and I'm sorry I wasn't there, but 700 miles is a bit rich to get back for. We're going to have to carry on doing that. People who went up to London 2 weeks ago, well done. It's going to have to happen again. But there is a second thing we have to do, which is a much harder thing and a much broader thing, which is to push back the ideology of reform. Reform are polling the head of the Labour Party, and the head of the Tories, and the head of the Liberal Dems, and the Greens. This is extremely dangerous. And that has come about because of the ideas that have been spread in the mainstream media and by the politicians, the attack on Pakistani grooming gangs. You know what percent, worth knowing this, what percentage of children who report abuse are abused by grooming gangs?
0.6%.
0.6%. Okay? 83% of grooming gangs are white. So the attribution to Pakistani grooming gangs is tiny. We have to be able to challenge this nonsense. We have to be able to push it back. Equally with refugees and asylum seekers, no refugee is illegal. Calling refugees illegal is a lie. In international law, no refugee is illegal. They should be considered for asylum status. We have to push this shit back, and pushing back the nonsense from reform, which is reflected across the political spectrum, is something we all have to do. So I'll come back to something I said earlier on. We have to work together. We have to have the broadest based movement against racism in order to push this back. We can't leave it to the perfect and the pure and those of us who are right on every ideological question. We have to have a broad movement with people who will disagree about different things. And we have a respectful discussion about those things we disagree about in the cafe or the pub or after the activities. Of course we'll disagree. But let's be respectful. Let's draw as many people into activities as we possibly can to fight and push back racism. Because this is serious. As Lewis Nielsen just said there, we know where this ends. No excuse. We know where this ends. In the 1930s, the fact that the Communist Party and the Socialist Party in Germany refused to work together to fight the fascists opened the door for Hitler. We can't afford it. We have to work together. So finally, I just want to come up with some brilliant ideas coming out there. Can I just say the committee we've got, Pamela, Hannah, myself, Tony, Lisa, Judith, Carrie, I hope you're happy that we carry on as the committee for Stand Up to Racism. But if other people want to get active involved, I know Patrick was talking about putting on some music event in the summer. I don't know whether you can maybe talk to the students about working together on that one. Maybe using some of the university facilities, I don't know. If people have ideas and they want to do stuff, but those of us who are actively involved have either got jobs or they're old and decrepit like me and falling apart, we need more people active. When Lewis Nielsen says, you are leaders, you have to lead the fight. Not just me, not just the committee here. You have to do it. Take it out there. Find ways of pushing this crap back. Because if we don't, we know where it ends. No excuses. We know where it ends. So, to finish off, there are leaflets on the door which Gareth, I think, can hand out as you go out. Countering the far-right workplace thing. People in the workplace group, particularly, countering the far-right, there's a national conference being organised, supported by the TUC on March the 1st. March the 22nd is United Nations International Day of Action Against Racism. We've heard that there may be, Tommy Robinson may be organising a demo in London, in which case obviously we'll be trying to organise a coach up to that. If not, my suggestion, and I put this to you now to agree or not, that we should have leafleting against reform across BCP, Christchurch, Bournemouth, Poole, Windsor, wherever. So I would like to see a show of hands, would people be willing to support that and to take part in that? To get out on the streets with some leafleting. We need more! We need more! Okay, on the 29th of March, there is a summit of resistance trying to pull together all of the different campaigns against this shift to the right in politics in general. So that's me, Jeremy Corbyn, Owen Jones, Daniel Kabidi, Yanis Varoufakis, Andrew Feinstein, etc., etc. Obviously, Stand Up to Racism would be one of the components of that conference, and I think the anti-racist message is vital within it. And finally, as someone mentioned earlier, on the 3rd of May, we are likely to have, this is not absolutely certain, we are likely to have a counter-protest in Poole because the far right is organising a demonstration against illegal immigrants. So I hope everybody will get down and support that. And don't just come yourselves. Whenever you come on an activity, bring somebody. Okay? Always think about bringing people with you. And don't on your own.
Can I just shout out one thing as well? I've been asked just to shout out if anybody knows anybody who can teach English to people as a second language to get in touch, because we need to run some classes run by some of the organisations across the area that teach English to asylum seekers. So please, if you or you know anybody is able to do that, we need them specifically on a Tuesday evening, weekly.
6 to 7:15, that would be amazing. But as long as they have got the ability to do that, there is a curriculum already in place. But if they qualify themselves, and we need still 4, because we used to have up to 4 levels. And now,
Okay.
Can I add something?
We have to be out of the room in about 2 minutes. So can I just remind people, if you didn't register on your way out, there's a collecting tin out there. Please volunteer for activity and can